Hello, 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 my sweetie Charlotte, baby, darling, honey, sweetie. This is another story for you tonight. It's called Daffy Duck and Porky Pig in Ducks of Yore. Do you know Porky Pig? Have you seen Daffy Duck before? I wonder if Bugs Bunny's in this story as well. Let's have a read and see, shall we? You know who this is, right? That's Sylvester, that's Daffy. Let's see what it's all about. This is going to be a long story, so I hope you're ready. Happy birthday, Bugs. Daffy Duck and Porky Pig in Ducks of Yore. That's Elmer Fudd. That's Daffy Duck. JL! Daffy Duck rushed into his producer's office. I've got to talk to you. You're killing my career with these comedy pictures. Comedy, always comedy. Honestly, JL, you've got to give me a dramatic part. I've got to play a dashing romantic hero in a big historical epical drama. My fans demand it. See, Daffy wants to talk to the boss. Who's this? And this? I think it's Bugs Bunny, right? And it so happens, Daffy went on, that I have got the very script we've been looking for. You'll love it, JL. It's got swoosh, it's got buckle, it's got adventure and excitement. You won't regret it, JL. Just wait and see. I'll be brilliant. They'll line up at the box office to see me. Robin Hood Daffy. Wow, see everybody lining up. See, it's called Robin Hood Daffy. Oh, do you know the story of Robin Hood? It's really a lot of fun. In Sherwood Forest many years ago lived a brave outlaw known as Robin Hood. The sheriff in those days was an evil man who had taken away Robin's lands and title. Robin had been driven from his home and forced to live in the woods, where he robbed from the rich to give to the poor. But despite his hardships, Robin Hood was a merry soul. He always had a song on his lips and a twinkle in his eye. Can you sing me a song, Charlotte? Sing me a nice song. He spent his time tripping merrily through the forest. Unfortunately, he didn't look where he was tripping. What's he going to do? You don't think he's going to fall off, do you? That wouldn't be very good, would it? Splash! Oh no, he broke his guitar by falling into the water. This particular day, while tripping through the forest, Robin Hood happened upon another merry-looking soul named Friar Tuck. Friar Tuck loved a good laugh. Ha 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 ha! And Robin Hood was certainly something to laugh about. It's not that funny, sputtered Robin Hood, but Friar Tuck just laughed and laughed some more. See, does he look happy? I think that's Porky Pig, you know, as Friar Tuck. Friar Tuck may have been overcome by the sight of Robin Hood, but Robin Hood, on the other hand, was not amused. Ho-ho and ha-ha, will you? Said Robin. I'll ho-ho you, my fat friar, with my trusty quarterstaff. See, this is called a quarterstaff. Robin Hood whirled his staff. You'll notice my fantastic technique, he told the good friar. I'll teach you to laugh at Robin Hood. But Robin didn't know was that in addition to loving a good joke, Friar Tuck loved a good fight. Ooh, do you fight, Charlotte? Who are you going to punch? You punchity punch who? Just like when you're at Taekwondo. Robin Hood was clever with his staff. He parried and thrusted. He dodged and spun. He turned and guarded. But he was still no match for Friar Tuck. With one swipe of his little twig, the friar sent Robin into a tailspin. See the little twig? See how big Daffy's stick is? But Friar Tuck's is just small, and he still beat Daffy. Yipes! Yelled Robin Hood as Friar Tuck neatly dumped him into the stream once more. Oh no, he got all wet again. Yee, see? He's tipping all the water out of his boots. After Robin had climbed out of the water, Friar Tuck addressed him. "Oh, travelling clown," said Friar Tuck, "couldst thou direct me to Robin Hood's hideout? I would join me up with his band of merry outlaws." "Friar, I am he for whom thou seekest," cried Robin Hood happily. "I am Robin Hood." Oh, cut it out," said Friar Tuck. "If you don't know where Robin Hood is, just say so." See, he's got a stutter. That's not very good, is it? "But truly," cried Robin Hood, "I am Robin Hood." "Sure you are," said Friar Tuck. "And I'm the big bad wolf." Friar Tuck turned to leave, but Robin stopped him. "Wait," he said. "Give me a chance. I will prove to you that I am Robin Hood, bravest outlaw ever to live in Sherwood Forest." Splash, boom, wham, bang. He banged into the tree. What do you think he said when that happened? Do you think he cried? Robin grabbed a rope that hung from a tall tree. He swung himself toward Friar Tuck, intending to land in front of him. But instead of catching the friar, Robin ran into a little trouble. See? A little trouble. Wah! Kaboom! He smashed straight into the tree. Once Robin had recovered, he raced after Friar Tuck. "I'm Robin Hood, and I'll prove it to you," he insisted. "See yon rich and weary traveller? I'll rob him of his gold and then give it to some poor unworthy slob. That'll prove that I'm Robin Hood. Okay? Oh no, Robin wants to take money from the rich man riding the donkey? That's not very good, is it? Is he supposed to do that? All right, jester, said Friar Tuck, sighing. Do thy worst. Good, watch as I send yon arrow through his wishbone, Robin Hood declared, loosing his bow. See, he's trying to shoot the man. Do you think he'll hit? I don't think he will somehow, but let's see, shall we? I'm watching, said Friar Tuck. I'm watching. Robin let an arrow fly, but instead of the arrow winging its way toward its target, Robin found himself in mid-air. Then he found himself mid-tree. See, smash! He whacked into the tree with his face. Ow! I'm having bad luck with these trees today, he muttered, but I remain unbowed. That rich and weary traveller was lucky, Robin Hood told Friar Tuck, but I have not finished with him yet. Robin pointed to an oak standing nearby. Do you see yonder tree? Yes, I see it, said Friar Tuck, yawning. Well, I have tied my rope to its branches, and now I will fly through the air toward my target, Robin declared. I will capture his gold before you can count to 3. Oh no, that's Tweety. Help, help! Who's trying to catch Tweety? Is that Sylvester? Does Sylvester always try and catch Tweety? 1, 2, Friar Tuck responded. 3, Friar Tuck finished counting as Robin Hood grasped the rope and jumped. Yoicks and away! He cried as he flew through the air toward his target. Unfortunately, another tree got in his way. Ow! He squashed his beak. Oh no! Ah, poor Daffy. Poor Robin Hood. He went kabanging straight into the tree. That's why they call it a forest, Friar Tuck explained, shaking his head. Join me, said Robin Hood woozily, and I'll convince you I'm who did I say I was anyway? I am sorry, Friar Tuck replied, but I can't join you. I'm convinced that you're just not Robin Hood. Okay, said Robin Hood, I give up. Never mind joining me, I'll join you. Shake hands with Friar Tuck. And the two lived merrily ever after in Sherwood Forest. See? He's becoming a friar. A friar is like a priest. Robin Hood didn't do very well at the box office, but Daffy wouldn't give up. Here it is, JP, he said, bounding into his producer's office one morning. This is the script for me. Robin Hood was just a warm-up. This is the picture that's going to make me a great dramatic star. It's called The Scarlet Pimpernel by Daffy Duck Dumas. Now, Daffy went on, where to begin? Aha! Here on page 1. Once upon a time... great beginning, huh? Once upon a time, in merry old England, there lived a daring young highwayman known as the Scarlet Pumpernickel. A highwayman is someone that steals things. He's a thief. You shouldn't do that, right? The Lord High Chamberlain's men could never catch this daring desperado, for he was slippery as an eel and smart as a fox. The Lord High Chamberlain was simply furious. See? I'm simply furious. Does this look like an angry face to you, Charlotte? Milady Melissa was simply delighted. Oh, this must be Milady Melissa. See, I'm simply delighted. Does she look happy? Show me your happy face, please. I want to see a happy face. Okay. You see, she was in love with the gallant Pumpernickel. Gallant means brave. But the Chamberlain had forbidden her to see her hero. Right. What do you think he's writing? One day, the Lord High Chamberlain had a brilliant idea. I will marry Milady Melissa to the Grand Duke. That will bring the Scarlet Pumpernickel to town. And then I will capture him and imprison him in my darkest dungeon. Quick, he called to the secretary. Take a letter to the Grand Duke. Does he look angry? I think he looks angry to me, right? I think he's very, very angry. The Grand Duke received the letter with mixed emotions. I am happy, for I am to marry the fair Melissa, he said. But I am also furious, because I despise the Scarlet Pumpernickel. That's Sylvester. Then the Grand Duke brightened. I know. I'll carve up the pumpernickel and have him for breakfast. Then marry Milady Melissa. That will make me feel much better. What are all these things doing? Who's hiding under the mat? Meanwhile, high in a tower room, the fair Melissa awaited her fate, while everywhere the Lord High Chamberlain's men lay in wait for the Scarlet Pumpernickel. See, all the men are hiding everywhere, waiting for the Scarlet Pumpernickel to come. Sob, oh, she's sad. Oh, my darling Scarlet, she cried. Now we'll never be wed. Meanwhile, at an inn on the other side of town, a weary young nobleman had just alighted from the Dover coach. Do you have a mill and a room for a weary young nobleman? He asked the innkeeper. Oh, Mr. Nobleman, replied the innkeeper, you honour my humble lodgings. They are humble, the nobleman agreed, aren't they? I think that's Daffy, right? Why is he dressed like that? And see his hair? He's wearing a wig. Do you like the way he's dressed? That evening the young nobleman paid a visit to the Lord High Chamberlain. He requested an audience with the fair Melissa. But before he could see her, the Grand Duke rushed into the room. We must have the wedding tonight, he cried. I have heard that the Scarlet Pumpernickel is about. He turned to the young nobleman. And who might you be? He asked. Perhaps I am the Scarlet Pumpernickel of whom you speak, replied the young nobleman. Ha ha! Snicker! Oh, they're all laughing. They think he's joking. The wedding took place later that night, but there was one uninvited guest. It was the Scarlet Pumpernickel. Save me, Scarlet! cried Melissa. Save me! I will save you, Milady Melissa, the Scarlet Pumpernickel assured her. After them, screamed the Lord High Chamberlain. They must not escape. Halt! The Grand Duke barred the way. If you want the fair Melissa, you'll have to fight me. Must I? Asked the Scarlet Pumpernickel. You must, replied the Duke. Well, in that case, she's yours, said the Scarlet Pumpernickel. Scarlet! cried Milady Melissa. Oh, all right, said the Scarlet Pumpernickel. Oh, they're going to have a fight. Clink, clash, fence, they're sword fighting. Do you sword fight with your sister, Charlotte? I think you do sometimes, right? Take that, you despicable Duke, you! cried the Scarlet Pumpernickel, pulling out his sword. And take that, you thievy Pumpernickel, snarled the Grand Duke. You haven't got a chance, said the Scarlet Pumpernickel. You're the villain in this picture, and you know what happens to villains? Blades flashed. Melissa gasped. A great battle raged between the Grand Duke and the Scarlet Pumpernickel. See that? Fighting. Oh no, kabang! He banged into the wall. See, he went swing, boing. For a while, it looked like the Grand Duke was getting the better of the Scarlet Pumpernickel. But the Scarlet Pumpernickel neatly flew out of harm's way. That's when the fair Melissa stepped between them. Oh, slam, kabong, ouch! She whacked the Grand Duke. Wow, she's a violent lady, is that Melissa, isn't she? What did she whack him with? You horrible man, cried Milady Melissa, kicking the Grand Duke in the shins. Look what you've done to Scarlet. Take that! Ouch! Cried the Grand Duke. Ouch! All right, if you want to marry the Scarlet Pumpernickel that much, marry him. And so the Scarlet Pumpernickel rescued the fair Melissa from the Grand Duke. How come Melissa is carrying the Scarlet Pumpernickel? And they lived happily ever after. I do. Hey, stop! It's only a movie. That's Bugs Bunny. Do you like Bugs Bunny shows? The end. All finished.